everyone. Happy Monday. This is nothing fancy, just to say hey, because I know I haven't been on for a few days. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm getting ready to get Jackson. Monday. I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling weird, but it is what it is. Keep going forward. You know, it sucks when life has so many obstacles, you know? When stuff doesn't go your way, it really freaking sucks, you know? My goal is I'm trying to be successful in life, you know? And I'm not having no luck as of right now. Let me know what you guys do when you're not feeling all that. What do you guys do to make yourself feel better? Do you go shopping? Do you read a book? Do you write in a journal? Do you go for walks? Do you exercise? What do you do when you're just feeling meh? Please double tap the screen. I greatly appreciate it. Tomorrow, I should have started today, but tomorrow will be the day that I am gonna choose to start going hard at the gym. You know, if you guys were here from the summertime, I was doing really well with my fitness and health journey, and I definitely screwed up the last couple of months. It's like when summer ended, my motivation ended as well, and that's not cool. You know, I do feel, a certain way about that. Like, why did I why did I not keep going? I could have been way further in my progress by now. But, you know what they say, don't dwell on what you cannot change. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And starting tomorrow, I'm going to hit that gym, you know? The hardest part is making it there, you know? The hardest part is making it there. So, yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to make myself go to the gym. And I know after that, it'll be way easier to get there every day or, every other day. Because when I used to be in the gym all the time, that one time, the first time going, that's the hardest part. After that, you feel like you're missing something if you don't go. So, hey, break room. This was just impromptu live, nothing special. That's why I didn't tell anyone. It's just because I haven't been on, in a few days. So I said, let me come on for a little while at least before I get Jax. But yeah, so tomorrow, ah, yeah, so tomorrow I've been feeling a little down lately. Not about anything, not nothing about that. Nothing about losing people that weren't meant to be. I've been feeling down because of my life, which is way more important than, you know, what's been happening on social media. So, I look for freaking jobs every motherfucking day. Every freaking day. Every day I'm filling out application after application after application and nothing, you know? So that's I'm actually in my feelings about real life. But I know what's meant for me will be. Hey Ragair. Welcome in. Please double tap the screen, double tap the screen. I greatly appreciate it. We have 12 people here. Can I get 10 more likes? 10 more likes. Hit the screen, please. Double tap the screen. Whether you're here to be here or here just passing through, please double tap that screen for me. Yeah, I heard back from them, you know. Even though the lady really liked me, there was a requirement that she thought that they would pass over because she liked me so much, and HR wouldn't budge, unfortunately. So even though the lady liked me a lot, I missed the mark on one of the requirements, and which was to have a BA. So unfortunately, because I don't have the BA, they didn't want to budge, even though that lady really liked me. But wasted like 2 weeks of my time, because I even had followed up with her, and she had still said that she was interested and just waiting for HR, and then to come back and tell me that. But whatever, I guess it wasn't meant to be, even though I really would have loved that position. Hey G-Dub. Happy Monday, everybody. This is just a little personal live, nothing special, nothing nothing drama filled. Yeah. So I am actually thinking about signing up for classes to start in January when the new semester starts, because I do not want to, miss another opportunity just because I don't have a certain degree. So I am thinking about taking classes, because obviously the certifications don't mean shit. A certificate don't mean shit. I got certified in what they needed me to, and that wasn't enough. They actually wanted a degree. So yeah. But something gotta give. I need something in the meantime. I would love to enter the new year employed, not unemployed, but I'm not gonna let that stress me out. But it is stressing me out. I say that no matter what, it's still stressing me out, because I got a family, I got two children here with me. Well, one is a young adult, but you know, he's in school, so I don't want him to have to focus on anything else besides his, you know, going to school and doing what he has to do, you know. So I have two children here I need to take care of and make sure that they're good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna keep on doing what I gotta do. And I know whatever is meant to be will come. But you know, I'm human. Can't help but to be in my feelings at times, you know? And that's why sometimes I'm either on social media too much, trying to get away from it, or you see me not on for, you know, like a few hours or whatever, because I'm also in my feelings. I'm an Aries, so you never know what you you never know with me. But you know, we what is the word? We're very hard on ourselves. You know, I'm hard on myself. I've always been hard on myself, you know. Everybody else will be like, "You're doing great, you're doing great." And I'll be like, "What can I do to be even greater?" You know, I'm never satisfied. Hey, Precious. You see my bun? You see my bun? Look at my bun. I'm getting ready to get Jax. I just took a nice shower, so now I'm just lotioning up and things like that. So I could get Jax. Um, I have 500 pairs of sweatpants. Anybody else have 500 pairs of sweatpants? Especially now, since I'm mostly home, my wardrobe consists of all different color sweatpants. I like non-name brand stuff, but I have a whole bunch of different Nike sweatpants as well. I guess that's the New York in me. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Double tap the screen, please. Double tap the screen. I know this is a little boring live when I'm talking about my topic that I'm talking about. Sorry. But I mostly came on because I haven't been on in a few days. So I got to keep myself out there, you know? Hey, Lily. Shit. It's getting colder and colder by the day here. This morning it was so windy. Thanks, Lily. You know it's hard sometimes to just be you and not apologize for it. What you guys cooking today? What's for dinner today? I made some sausages with onions and peppers yesterday, and I do have some leftovers. And the kids love that. the beef sausage with like in a sauce with onions and peppers. Mexican rice and lemon pepper baked chicken. Yum. Hey, MMG. Welcome in, welcome in. This live is nothing special, guys. I just came on because I haven't been on in a few days. I've been slacking the last, what, 2 or 3 weeks? I've been slacking with coming, or as often as I used to. That's because I've been I'm not slacking, but because real life. Because real life been hitting, you know? You could come out and be all, happy all the time and supporting everybody all the time. But nobody really knows, unless you let them know, how you're really doing in real life, you know? Sometimes acting like you're good all the time is actually not good because then nobody ever asks you, hey, how you doing, because they're so used to you doing well all the time, you know? So that is your cue that if you know somebody that always seems like they have it together, ask them how are they doing. See if it's true, you know? See if it's true that, that they're good. Because nobody's strong 100% of the time. Nobody's perfect. You know? Hey, Holistic. Welcome in. Hey, Ryan. How's everybody doing? How's Arizona, Ryan? MMG, well, you said we're all getting what? You didn't finish. We're all getting what? Oh, exhausted with YouTube. Yeah, I'm not exhausted. I mean, I guess I'm not exhausted with it. It's just that, you always gotta find something to talk about. You always gotta find something to talk about that people actually want to hear. You know? The good thing about, you know, well, the good thing about, I guess you could say, this community is that nobody is stepping over each other's, toes or whatever. Everybody does their own thing. Everybody has their own niche. Everybody, does their own thing, you know? So it's not like if you start a topic, you're taking that person's topic. No, because almost everybody does something different. So that's real good, you know? So for me, I just got to find something to talk about and stick with it. Yeah, I saw Stash's short form video today, and that does, his little 3 minute 3-minute video or however long it was, puts into perspective. You just need to get outside and find your purpose. But staying home, you know, if you stay home all the time, it's gonna be hard to find your purpose because you see the same thing day in and day out in your home, you know? So sometimes you do need to just get outside. Shit. And me living in New York, I really have no damn excuse. There's so much that goes on here in New York. You know? I have no excuse really. But me. I'm my own excuse. But if you're not happy within yourself, it's hard to just get up and go. You know what I'm saying? It really is. If you're not happy where you are in life itself, it is hard to just get up and go. But I guess you have to push yourself, because once you push yourself, then it'll be easy to do it every day. You have to start somewhere. Hey, Ty. What do you guys do when you're feeling like not yourself? What do you guys do to motivate yourself, to push yourself to, to wake up, basically, to stop being in your feelings if you're in your feelings? If you're not motivated about something that that needs to be done, what do you do to motivate yourself? Please double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen. I decided that tomorrow I'm gonna start going to the gym, because if you guys know, in the summer I started my health and fitness journey, and I was doing very well. I was doing good. I was literally outside every single day making sure that I was walking and getting those steps in and walking. And when you're outside walking, it makes you feel good too, because you're getting that fresh air. Me walking in the park, especially, seeing everybody happy, the kids playing, just the trees, the freaking birds, the squirrels, just, that stuff makes you happy. Tamar says music always gets you. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Music is a good one. Music is a good one. Really, what do you do when you're feeling a little down or in your feelings? What do you do to get yourself out of it? If anything. You clean or cook with music? Yeah, music definitely gets your mind going and, out of the funk. But tomorrow, I should have started today, but whatever. Can't dwell on what I didn't do. But tomorrow I'm going to start going to the gym. That's going to be my thing. Because I know, like I said, just heading there the first time is the hardest part. When you start going consistently, you miss when you don't go. So that's what that's where I want to be. Because I need to get fit and into what I call my real self. Even though it's been, 5 years already that I had Jackson, So this should be the new me, but I don't like the new me. So no, I'm going back to what I love, what I used to love, how I used to love feeling about myself. So, you know, people could tell you all the time, you know, don't worry, you know, you had a hard pregnancy, a hard birth, and whatever. But no, that's no excuse. It's been 5 years already. I'm not going to let that be the excuse. Because even my son's father, like, and I tell him how I felt about myself, he tries to encourage me. And he's an asshole, but he still tries to encourage me and not negative towards me. So yeah, so he even says, you know, you had a hard birth and all that, you know, everything that you went through, the transfusions and everything, like, you know, he even tries to make me feel better, and I'm like, nope, that's not an excuse anymore. It's been 5 years. Although my body has changed within the last 5 years a lot. Because I used to just freaking be able to eat a smaller portion. And that phone just types what it wants. So yeah, I'm not gonna make no excuses. Yeah, she said he's an asshole. Yeah, he really he really can be. He really can be. But when that's the one thing though, when it always came to things about my feelings and stuff like that, he was my like biggest like I guess cheerleader. He will always know what to say. Like that part he was good at. You know, not making me feel down. He was good at that. But yeah, so you know, when you start working out, that lets out a lot of, you know, how you be feeling. If you're feeling, you know, down or whatever, you let all those emotions go when you start working out. So the hardest part is getting there, you know? Once you get going and get in a routine, you will feel better. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because what you do if you're like home all the time or just doing the same shit all the time, it does start taking a toll on you. Like you start feeling like you need change because you do need change. You know, what being in a house every day or you know is gonna do. Of course, that's gonna bring on some feelings. Sure. I'm gonna heat up this sausage with peppers and onions for the kids. Gonna make a salad. And then I do have to go to the meat market because I'm, like I said, since I'm gonna start tomorrow, I have to start, you know, whatever I cook for them, make a healthy portion for myself. A healthy, you know, option for myself. Cause my Jordan, he's skinny. He does definitely don't need to be eating. I mean, of course, healthy, but he, you know, I have to feed that kid, cause he's very skinny. 18 years old and he's very skinny. I'd be like, you should go to the gym, not to, you know, gain weight, but to gain muscle. And maybe that could be our thing. Maybe like before he goes to school, he could come to the gym. Oh, and I wasn't even thinking about that, but maybe that could be like another bonding experience for us too, going to the gym together. Yeah, build his muscles. Yeah, I tell him nobody, no women likes well, some do, but nobody likes no muscles that you could put your fingers around their arms and shit. But both older boys, they're very skinny. So Lily said she's having baked lemon chicken and Mexican rice. What everybody else is having for dinner? What y'all got going on? I need to get some, I want to get some salmon. I want to get some, of course, some chicken to grill chicken. Um, I don't want to have to cook the same thing all the time either, because that's when you get bored, you know? You get bored with your meals when you start making the same thing every day. So even though you're on a, health journey or fitness journey, you do have to make different things. Not only a salad, not only oatmeal. Like you have to switch it up, you know? Yeah, they're skin and bones. They be skin and bones. But my oldest, he'd be like, I'm happy like this. I don't want to be fat. And I'm like, I don't say to be fat. I say, build a little muscle. But whatever. Leftover for us today, ground turkey. Oh, see? I'm not the only one eating leftovers. Sometimes I love leftovers because you don't have to cook. And because, most of the time it does taste better the second day. But anyway, guys, I said this was going to be a short live. I'm about to go get Jax. And I know once I get in the elevator, it starts, it'll hang up when I get in the elevator. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for always supporting me. I greatly appreciate you. Please double tap the screen and let's see, maybe I'll come back later and we'll talk some more. But thank you for always being here for me. Thank you. See you later.